Some of you want me to tell you that aim assist is overpowered, and then some of you also want me to tell you that aim assist isn't overpowered. So that's not what I'm going to be doing today. Instead, I'm going to be giving you guys the pros and cons of each and whether or not you should switch. Most of you guys do know me for playing mouse and keyboard and for playing on PC and doing settings videos and stuff like that. But I did play with a controller on console for my whole life up until the Fortnite era, which is when I got my first PC and when I first started playing mouse and keyboard. So this gameplay you guys are seeing in the background is one of the first times I've played controller in a very long time. And as you can see, my movement is pretty scuffed. My aim is pretty scuffed. I was always pressing the wrong buttons. And going back to controller after playing mouse and keyboard for the last few years actually proved to be pretty difficult. Now, let me just say this. Aim assist is required on controller. If you play on controller and you don't have aim assist, you stand literally zero chance against any mouse and keyboard player. That's just the truth. But is aim assist a little too overpowered? Well, in my opinion and in my experience, I have found that in those close range gunfights with SMGs, that a controller player does have the advantage with aim assist. It's very sticky close range, and honestly, it makes it kind of difficult to miss your shots. Whereas on mouse and keyboard, you have no sort of assistance to help you aim, and if you lose focus for literally just a split second and miss one shot, you're going to lose to a player that's on controller. At medium range, it's basically the same story. I wouldn't say aim assist is quite as strong at medium range, but it is definitely very strong, and in my opinion, at medium range you do have the advantage on a controller with aim assist. But aim assist does seem to fall off at a certain range. I'm not sure what the exact range is, but past a certain range there's no aim assist. So at long range, mouse and keyboard definitely has a huge advantage, and it's just a lot easier to aim at long range with a mouse and keyboard anyways. It's much more precise, which leads me into sniping, and in my opinion, sniping on mouse and keyboard is just miles ahead of controller. You can be much more precise when using a mouse. You obviously have your whole arm and wrist, as everyone says, whereas on controller you're obviously using your thumbs to aim, and you're basically relying on aim assist to get those headshots. If you're a good player, you're probably drag scoping, trying to abuse aim assist in a way that'll get you headshots, but it is just much more difficult to be precise when sniping with a controller. Now let's talk about just moving around and looking around the map. Now obviously on controller you have to use your thumbs and a joystick to look around and aim, and if you're just moving around the map and you get shot in the back, it takes a little bit to fully turn around and start engaging a fight. Whereas on mouse and keyboard, you can just flick your arm and you're just instantly looking behind you and instantly in a fight. So mouse and keyboard feels a lot better there. There is no better feeling than when you're on mouse and keyboard and you just flick from enemy to enemy, and that is literally impossible on a controller. Now in my opinion, with movement, I think movement feels a lot better with a controller. You have a joystick, so you can be much more precise with your movement, whereas on a keyboard you're using WASD and it just doesn't feel as fluid. But let me just say this, on mouse and keyboard there is a much higher skill ceiling. A lot of the top mouse and keyboard players you guys watch have been practicing their aim for years to get to that level. It requires an insane amount of skill and just a lot of practice to be as precise as those top players are consistently. Your average Joe who has never gamed before isn't going to be able to just sit down with a mouse and keyboard and start getting some kills, whereas the same person, if they picked up a controller, they could probably get a few kills due to aim assist helping them out. I do think if a player of equal skill level, one playing on mouse and keyboard and one playing on controller, that the controller player is going to win 7 out of 10 times in close and medium range fights, but at those very long range fights when aim assist seems to be non-existent, the mouse and keyboard player is just going to absolutely dumpster the controller player. Overall, in my opinion, I do feel like mouse and keyboard is just a lot more fun. It just feels a lot more rewarding to play. It feels a lot more rewarding when you practice your aim and you just get better. It just feels incredible on a mouse and keyboard. But some of you might be wondering, should I switch from mouse and keyboard to controller, or should I switch from controller to mouse and keyboard? And let me just say this, if you are a top of the top, just incredible player and you're very good on both inputs and you want to be competing in tournaments or whatnot, I would definitely go controller, as I do think controller has a bit of an advantage in Warzone, since the majority of gunfights do happen in that close to medium range. But if you're just your average gamer and you just want to chill and have fun on Warzone and you're not competing or whatnot, I honestly would just play on whatever input you feel is the most fun, because, you know, at the end of the day, you're playing a game to have fun and enjoy yourself. So me personally, who just makes content on the game, who doesn't compete in tournaments or anything like that, I mean, I'm gonna be sticking to mouse and keyboard. I will be playing on controller occasionally just to switch things up and have fun, which I will be doing live on stream today. So make sure you guys stop by the stream, drop a follow, say what's up in chat or whatever. Link will be in the description. And if I missed any comparisons you felt should have been mentioned, just comment them down below and enjoy the rest of this gameplay. Let's go, squad wipe, baby. Yeah, controller gang. Coming.
Oh my god, dude. Kill him. Our teammates stupid, bro.
Come on, baby. 2v3. Hold on. Let's get it. Yeah, we got a scuff. We just got a scuff, dude. I am bad.
Bye, Dad.
Yeah!
Happy Father's Day, dude.
Let's go, baby!
Let's go!
Woo! Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's
Controller
go,
God!
Webzy!
Let's go!